Hi guys, welcome to my niece TV Zealots. Tonight we're here to discuss superstition. I'm like very superstitious. Okay, you know what? Let me stop because I know. Anyway, my name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. Mary, say hi.
Hi! Give this video a like and subscribe to us as we are going through all the pilots this fall. Tonight, Syfy. I've not watched Syfy channel in years, yet here we are recapping a Syfy show. I'm kind of like, absolutely loved parts of this show, and then kind of like did not love other parts of this show. I'll tell you what's stellar, ace, 10 out of 10. The casting, these actors, bruh, they're amazing, beautiful. Mario Van Peebles was a childhood crush of mine, just full disclosure. We open up this episode with the family, Mario Van Peebles, his wife and two children fighting against what look kind of like zombies. And the younger son dies, sort of at the fault of the older brother, but you know. And then they skip ahead 16 years, I believe, where he's coming home from a tour in the army. I think they said Afghanistan. And he's like, Dad, I'm coming home. You know, they're like, we haven't seen you in over a decade, you know, and he's like, I really need to come home. And he has a vision of his father dead. Now I'm thinking like, okay, so he's got some kind of powers, and they're talking about how the demons that they've been chasing and killing, they call them infernals, how they have gotten stronger, the weapons that they use, like he needs to catch up. So he's kind of doing some back work. And then it cuts ahead to a church, where they're quoting that scripture where the followers of God won't be hurt if they walk into bad situations. They say, you know, they'll be bitten by a serpent and, you know, not be affected. God will heal them. So, you know, pull out buckets of snakes, which is your stereotypical Southern take on some kind of hillbilly churches where they handle snakes in church. So, of course, there's a man in black standing in the back that is controlling the snakes, doing this thing and that. And so the snakes kill everyone except one person in that church. And he gives the girl a coin. And so, and
I'm sorry, but I was trying to hide behind the pillow.
Yes.
With them snakes. I was not ready. And if I ever go to a Southern Baptist church and they pull out some snakes, I'm gone. Like, I am not. No, we don't play those type of games. I'm sorry. I was like,
no,
I'm still afraid. I am yet afraid. Got me looking around.
That is one. I feel like some people would like this, but this is the downside for me. Like, we get it. It's gross. Like, why you gotta show all of that? You know what I mean? Like, it was too much. Like, the gore is too much. Like, we're grossed out. We're scared. Don't overdo it. You know? And so we meet the police chief, Black woman named May. Lovely lady. I immediately liked her right off. And
so I was over here like, man, her curls are popping.
Yes. Like a perfect, like 4A pattern. Like, he had it going on. I stand. So come to find out that I need to learn the son's name because I'm just going to be calling him the son. But he and May have a history together. And the teenager that works for Mario Van Peebles and his wife turns out to be the child of the son and May. And he had no idea that he has a 16-year-old child. And I was like, ooh, Bloop.
So his name is Calvin.
Thank you, Calvin. And so they kind of figure out like what's going on with the coin, and the mother is like, okay, I could do a protection spell. Like she's kind of like witch doctory. She can kind of figure out some spells and stuff. It reminded me of Sleepy Hollow, like kind of the things, the rituals that they could do. She's like, but the problem is I'll have to handle a coin. If you touch one of these coins, you turn snake-like and you want to eat the people around you and, you know, shed skin and things like that. So they put the protection spell around her, and she's got like the thing on her hand to keep in between her and the coin. And she does the spell, but the man in black, she finds him, but then he does a cross hex and infects her with a coin anyway. So she's slowly turning snake-like, of course. And Calvin and the dad have to go to the cemetery to fight the man in black, to get the rest of the coins, to break the spell, to keep the mom from dying. I hated the end of this episode.
I did too. But can we talk about that scary family, the guy who was trying to eat his baby?
Why would you bring that up? Again, it's just gross to be gross. Like
I paused it and I screamed and I left the room and I was like, I don't think I can finish this episode because this is rough. Too much. I was so serious.
No, it was rough because again, like I know that like they're trying to figure out like how are we gonna tell people how dangerous this coin is. I know. Let's put a newborn baby's life in peril and not have it look like a doll, an American Sniper, but like have an actual baby. And I was just like, they saved the baby, don't worry. But I mean,
she's like, no, calm yourself.
Yeah, spoiler alert, the baby.
There were no babies harmed in making of this.
So then at the end, should we spoil it or no?
Go ahead. I mean,
okay. So at the end, the son is seeing his brother, and he's like, I'm stuck in limbo. All you have to do is just shoot me right here. But the problem is, it's really his dad trying to talk to him, and it's the man in black tricking him to think that it's his brother, tricking Calvin. And so he beats that. And so they all start fighting, and the man in black is like super quick, like a snake, just like jump in and jab at him and like run back, you know, whatever. And so the dad burns him with his hex ring right on the cheek. So he's got a spot on his cheek. And so the man in black is like choking Mario Van Peebles to death. And so Calvin was hit in the head. So he was knocked out for most of this fight. And so he gets up and he cuts off the head of the man in black, and the fog dissolves. And it was again an illusion, and he's chopped off his father's head.
I was sick.
The man in black was like, gotcha, and leaves. Doesn't even kill Calvin. He just leaves, like, yay. And Calvin's like, I'll get you. And that was the end. That was the end of the episode. And I did not see a next time on Superstition. So I don't know. This better be a dream, because I'm angry. I mean, the rest of it, like I said, was okay. The great parts are great, but the not great parts are really not great.
Well, it has Calvin as in 4 episodes, and it has the dad and mom only in 2. So I think it wasn't a dream, even though I really want it to be, because I feel like we really needed him.
That's a hot mess.
But I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Wow.
So guys, let us know if you're watching this, if you're going to continue to watch the Superstitious on Syfy. And you want us to keep recapping it, leave a comment below, although I don't know, because I'm really scared. But I'll stick it out if you guys want it.
It was rough.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching and have a great night. Bye.